We've all seen hidden treasure being discovered in movies and TV shows, thinking that treasure only exists in storytelling. However, throughout the centuries, valuable objects such as jewellery, coins and crowns have been deliberately buried and hidden, making them lost in the ages. Today we'll uncover some incredible 7 largest hidden treasures ever discovered. Number 7. The CAESAREA sunken treasure. In 2015, scuba divers were exploring the seabed near the harbour of CAESAREA National Park, Israel, when they discovered a ship buried under the sand on the ocean floor, along with several artefacts. Bronze items were kept in the ship's hold and were well preserved, including a candlestick decorated with a likeness of the Roman sun god Sol, a statue of the moon goddess Luna, a candlestick in the form of an African slave's head, and pieces of a vessel for carrying water. The sand covered the bronze statues, preserving them as if they were created yesterday and not 1,600 years ago. This was noted as being the largest treasure in at least 30 years by the Israel Antiquities Authority. Archaeologists attributed the great number of underwater findings to severe storms they say disturbed the seabed and eroded the coast, uncovering the treasures. The treasures have been valued as priceless. Number 6. The CUERDALE HOARD. Discovered in 1840, a group of workmen were repairing the embankment of the River Ripple in CUERDALE near Preston in England when they dug up a mysterious lead box. Inside they found one of the biggest hoards of Viking treasure, containing more than 8,600 items. This included silver coins, various bits of jewellery and silver ingots. It was noted that most of the items originated in English Viking kingdoms, but some of the treasure was traced back to Scandinavia, Italy and even Byzantium, an ancient Greek colony. The treasure find was estimated to be worth approximately $3.2 million and was presented to Queen Victoria and is now on display in the British Museum. The workmen who discovered it only managed to grab a coin each. Number 5. The HOXNE hoard. In 1992, a farmer named Peter Watling had lost his hammer in the field and asked a friend with a metal detector to help him find it. However, it was not the hammer he found, but something far greater, a treasure chest. The treasure chest was made of oak and contained a collection of silver spoons, gold jewellery and coins dating back to the 4th or 5th century CE. Watling decided to call for help from archaeologists, who investigated the area more thoroughly and found all sorts of other treasures buried in the same field, including Roman ladles and serving bowls. The hoard was bought by the British Museum for a staggering $3.8 million. It was so valuable that the museum had to call in funds from donors like the National Art Collections Fund to afford it. You might be wondering what happened to the hammer. Well, they found it, and that too is now displayed in the museum as a reminder of this remarkable story. Number 4. The Staffordshire hoard. In 2009, a man named Terry Herbert stumbled across the largest trove of Anglo-Saxon treasure after using his metal detector on a ploughed field near Hammerwich in Staffordshire. The hoard included over 3,500 items, which were found to be mostly military related. The hoard also included several religious artefacts as well as decorative items and was valued at approximately $4.1 million. This discovery is thought to date back to the 8th century and has even influenced the way historians think about that period in English history. Number 3. The SRODA treasure. In 1985, the Polish town of SRODA, Śląska, an old building was being demolished when a vase was found beneath the foundation. Inside the vase were more than 3,000 silver coins dating back to the 14th century. In 1988, another building near the same location was being demolished a couple of years later when they discovered another hoard of artefacts. The hoard included lots more gold and silver coins as well as an array of jewellery including a gold crown and a ring bearing the head of a dragon. So much treasure was found that experts have struggled to put an exact value on it, but state it's approximately worth $120 million. Number 2. The Bactrian gold. In 1978, treasure was found at an archaeological site named Telia Tepe, which was located in northern Afghanistan. The treasure was to become known as the Bactrian gold and was recovered from 6 burial mounds along with 20,000 gold ornaments. It was found the treasure came from the burial sites of a nomadic prince and 5 women, possibly his wives, and was dated between the 1st century BCE and the 1st century CE. This hoard of treasure was incredibly diverse, with artifacts ranging from China, India and Greece. The jewellery found was elaborate and set with precious stones of all colours. The precious hoard was eventually placed in the National Museum, but was looted during the Afghan-Russian War a few years later. Luckily, it has since been recovered and is displayed at museums all around the world. The treasure was valued as priceless. Number 1. The PANAGYURSHTE treasure. In 1949, 3 brothers were digging for clay at a tile factory near Panagyrshte, Bulgaria, when one of them found what he thought was a strange whistle. Deciding to dig further, they discovered more objects. 3 brothers decided to take their finding to the mayor's office, where they found they were made of gold. The gold object they initially thought was a whistle turned out to be a ceremonial drinking horn dating from the 4th century BCE. Eventually, more gold was uncovered, which included golden decanters, kind of dish, and a vase, all thought to have been used in religious rites. In total, more than 13 pounds of solid gold, carved into elaborate shapes and intricately decorated, were found and were valued as priceless.